Hey everybody, Mike Chiswick here for the TireRack.com Champ Car Endurance Series. Sitting here on a Monday, it's a beautiful day outside. Really good day for racing cars, don't you think? Except we can't, because we're all stuck at home, aren't we? Anyway, I hope you guys are finding some things to keep yourself busy. It's a good opportunity, I guess, to work on your car. Make sure you've got all your spares ready to go. You could always help around the house, maybe. Or not. Anyway, well, I know you guys are all wishing about racing, thinking about racing, want to know what's going on. So that's kind of what I want to do, is update you as to kind of where we're at. You know, we already lost NCM, and that's coming up here shortly. We're supposed to have Daytona, but you saw the announcement last week that Daytona has been postponed, and that was the key word there, was postponed, not canceled. We were waiting to get a new date finalized with the track, and I'm happy to report that as of a few moments ago, we just signed the new contract with Daytona, and so our new Daytona event date is Saturday, July 4th. We're going to have the same 14-hour race, all the same rules, everything, on July 4th instead of April 11th this year. Now, some of you are probably ecstatic. This is great news, get to still race. And there's a couple other you guys there that are just, you can't do it. You've got, you're supposed to go to your wife's parents' house that weekend, or you're supposed to got to go away for work that weekend, whatever it may be. So, and we understand that was, inevitability if changing the schedule like that mid-season. So the deal is that we've automatically ported all registrations for the April 11th Daytona event over to the July 4th date. 120 people. If you can't make it, we are outside of 60 days, so our standard rule book applies. It says just email the event director and say, hey, can I get a credit for another event this year, or can I just get a refund for that one? And we'll take care of it either way, just let us know. But if you don't say anything, we're just by default moving your registration over to the July event, and we'll just assume that you're gonna come and race the car just the same on July 4th with us. So we're really excited, and we appreciate that Daytona was able to get us that great date, and we were able to race Daytona uninterrupted this year, just a little bit later than planned. Of course, we have two other events right after that. We have, it was a busy April, really good April. We've got Road America scheduled for the week after, and then the final weekend of the month of April, we've got Charlotte Motor Speedway. Both tracks were committed to running their events. As I've mentioned, that we are ChampCar, we'll run anywhere you want. Someone got a racetrack want to put us on it right now, we'll go race on it. But both tracks were committed to running it, but we're all kind of at the mercy of what the government says. If they're going to shut things down like they did at NCM and many other tracks across the country, we can't do anything about it. So as of Friday, both Road America and Charlotte were planning on being open for our events, although the word was that they were not confident that that was going to hold. I know that in my state, North Carolina, which is also Charlotte's state, Charlotte Motor Speedway state, the governor is issued a statewide lockdown order for 30 days starting tonight at 5 o'clock. So pretty sure that's going to affect the Motor Speedway, and we're going to see a change and not be able to race at that venue at the end of the month. In either case, we have that taken care of. If Road America gets closed and we cannot race as scheduled in April, then we're going to take all the registrations for that event and we're going to move them to the fall event. And again, just like I mentioned Daytona, if you cannot or do not want to make that event, you can email the event director and ask for a credit or a refund on that event, and we'll take care of that for you. In the case of Charlotte Motor Speedway, we have already talked about this with them last week, and because we were kind of getting prepared to head things off at the pass, and should the state close and not allow the event to happen, we've already discussed an alternate date in the summertime to host our 14-hour event at Charlotte. And once we know for sure what the track is going to do, then we will make that announcement, including the new date. And again, everything will port over to that new date. And if you cannot make that date, then you can email the event director and just say, hey, credit, refund, and we'll take care of that for you, no problem. We're not making anybody eat any fees or all this stuff. Your money's good, whether it's that race, another race, or in cash back in your pocket. We'll take care of you. So Mike Morrison and Chelsea Vickery are discussing those track dates with Road America and Charlotte today, and when they get information to us, we'll get it to you. In the meantime, you'll notice that the Daytona date has been updated on our website, so you have that to reference, and just let us know what you want to do. In the meantime, you've got a lot of time in your hands. If you are bored, looking for a distraction for some of that work at home stuff, helping out with, household things, why don't you log in and check out some of our new iRacing artificial intelligence. I don't even know what the good word to call it is. Doc and Paulie have been playing around with some stuff and what they've being stuck at home, and this past weekend they ran a simulated Champ Car race. So a lot of you guys are signed up for the iRacing and you do this racing online, this league where we do give away a prize. You win the iRacing championship, you win a free race, but that's you driving. You have your little stuff, and I don't do this. I'm not into it. I don't know it, but I guess you've got your steering wheel and your pedals, and you hook up to your computer and monitor, and you race against others. So there's a digital car with a human driver. Well, Doc and Paulie have come up with a way to take your digital car and put a digital driver in it and go around the track. So we have artificial intelligence running real painted up Champ cars with your real team names on them and numbers, going around track. And Doc and Paulie call the race like it's a real race, and they did it yesterday with the Road Atlanta field. They had 2 races on Saturday, and it took the top finishers from both races Saturday and had a championship run on Sunday. I logged in for about 30 minutes and I checked it out. Pretty cool stuff. They can adjust the AI aggression level to try and find that balance between chaos and just a freight train. And I watched a couple of interesting incidents. Car sticks its nose in to kind of dive bombs and spin somebody off. Pretty cool stuff. So it might be good to kind of put up there on the side screen while you're doing some real office work and kind of entertain you with racing, keep it in forefront of your mind, making you wish your car was on track, right? So hit up Doc or Paulie on Facebook or in the forum and ask me questions about that. I'm sure they'd love to fill you in, and they got another big one coming up. They're going to do Daytona here pretty soon, so might be fun to watch that someday. In the meantime, if you got any questions, email us info@ChampCar.Org. I have very little to do other than sit here and answer questions. So I've gone through the petitions that went out yesterday, and so you could do that too. You could read through. There's over 100 of them. It would keep you busy for a long time. I know it kept me busy for a long time. So you can do that. Or you can go out in the barn and you could work on your car, make sure it's ready to go when Watkins Glen comes back up, or COTA, or other future events that you're signed up for. See, you'll have no excuses if your car's not ready come the summertime, because everybody's going to say, what would you do for 2 months while you're quarantined at home, right? So anyway, guys, stay safe, stay busy, try not to lose your mind at home. And I'm really hoping that I see you at a track really, really soon. Thanks. Bye.